If you guys didn't listen to Rat-a-tat, then there's no hope for you. Okay. Now, you think Rat-a-tat, like, Rat-a-tat is amazing. But you think Rat-a-tat's amazing. You have no fucking clue. And so now, we're all going to listen to the one and only Bassnectar. I'm choosing his album that came out in 2011, Divergent Spectrum, because that was my album. That was one of the albums that really just defines me. It's a party album. It's a dubstep. It's all over the place. It's fucking amazing. And like, I just love Bassnectar so much. Bassnectar has a following, has a fandom called Bassheads. Yeah, I'm a basshead. And in electronic music, I stand by this 100%, and anyone who is a basshead will stand by this 100%. No other fandom is like, you know, the Bassnectar family. Out of this world, the immediately you see someone wearing a Bassnectar shirt, you're like, yo bro, like Bassnectar, like everyone loves Bassnectar. Bassnectar is so good. But Bassnectar I'm going to be showing a lot because I think Bassnectar is a very great example of artists that totally changed their style throughout the years. Rat-a-tat, nope, their style is Rat-a-tat, fixed in time, not really changing. Bassnectar just constantly changes. So his old stuff is into psytrance and trap and getting into dubstep and then getting back into trap, and like he's just out of this world, and his music is so good that his fandom will literally listen to anything he puts out because they trust if it's coming from Lauren Ashton, it's good. It's fucking incredible. Lauren Ashton himself is a great guy. Whenever he does speak, he is so like eloquent and knows exactly what he wants to say, whether it's stuff about the music culture, whether it's stuff about, I don't know, charity. He's straight up a very enlightened guy, and you kind of like enjoy being part of his fandom because he is a great guy, you know, he deserves it. He's I have such a crush on him. Like for a perfect example, fights break out very often in concerts, especially the type of music that Bassnectar plays, because it's not angry, but it's definitely like, it relates to metal, so it kind of just all over the place, and you know, you're just like banging your head to it, and so fights break out a lot, and when fights break out, he literally like stops the show, and he's like, yo, this guy in the front row just punched someone, can security come and take him out? Like, that's Bassnectar. And the community is such an incredible community. That is an example. I'll post these videos, links in the description because they're fucking incredible. That this guy brought his, I think it was a 5-year-old daughter to a Bassnectar concert. And everyone around her was so respectful because everyone that's there is in it for the music. So, you know, no one's really judging anyone. People are on drugs and people are sober. All this crazy shit, it doesn't matter. And then you see this 5-year-old girl and you're just like, yo, she's digging this music. I'm gonna dance with her. And people were just like so extremely respectful because that's the type of family that Bassnectar is. Granted, there are some assholes, but yeah. I could go on for ages about Bassnectar, but about this album is more dubsteppy. My favorite song is a remix. So I don't know if it counts as my favorite song. It's Lights by Ellie Goulding. That was, I guess, my what's the word? You know, like my theme song for that summer. I went to Bass Island, and I guess that was the first real concert that I went to that was just beyond this world. Getting chills. But yeah, it would be Lights by Ellie Goulding, remixed by Bassnectar. But if that doesn't count, my favorite is definitely Upside Down it's the first one. And like, I can't even tell you about the BPM because the BPM on this like goes from 85, which is like the Matrix. Because if you listen to it, it does sound like slow. And then you listen to Upside Down, which is the fastest, it's 175 BPM. 175 BPM is fast. It's so good. But, yeah. Bassnectar, this album specifically, you can definitely listen to pre-gaming. You can definitely listen to at a party. Or you can actually, like, just listen to it in, like, a group and just chill music. Even though it's fucking nuts. What? 7 minutes? Anyways, I just want you guys to know that Bassnectar is the fucking shit. Woo! Woo! That man makes me feel so sexy about myself. He's just such a... Oh, when I see him and his hair, he's just like... I'm not ashamed and I'm not gonna lie. I've had dreams about Bassnectar. And I've had fantasies about Bassnectar. Wow. You know your three guys, the 3 people that you're allowed to cheat on, the celebrities, with your significant other, you're allowed to, like, I don't have 3, I just have 1, Lauren. Because he's so fucking sexy. Enjoy.